would you be happy to share the best piece of advice you've ever had?
Best piece of advice I've ever had. Someone told me when I started my new business, it's going to take me 2 years to get somewhere. I'm not saying it's the best bit of advice I've ever had, but it's the bit of advice I remember. And they were right. And I think it's like anything, you have to become, there's a lot of investment in time and effort to get things going. And it does take you 2 years. It takes you 2 years. It probably took 2.5, 3 years before I got to the point where I was happy. But yeah, I think that's a good bit of advice is if you are starting a business, you are doing something, then there's no quick fix. There's no free lunch. There's no easy dinner here. It is it's proportionate to the amount of graft you put in. Yeah, even if you get lucky or have a lot of money behind you, you've still got a lot of learning to do. And there's a lot of learning went on in those first 2 years.
But people always say that the harder you work, the luckier you get, which I think is
exactly
is true as well. The next question, and I think hopefully it's quite relevant to you, but almost if you were to give advice to your younger self, and you could pick the 10-year-old at school, the chap in the RAF, yourself 10 years ago, 5 years ago, if you were to give advice to your younger self, what would it be?
I suppose the answer to that would be, it'll be okay. Just do what you're going to do. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Won't be easy. But you'll get there. I think that's the advice I would give. Just be you.
I think it's really good advice just for people generally. Like even I went for a walk from my house into Newcastle before, and again, start of a new year, you think, oh, okay, what goals and things do I want to achieve and whichever. But the truth is people often put too much pressure on themselves, or they try and be what someone else wants them to be or whichever. And I think sometimes, yeah, you're right. It's just, be happy with what you've got, take your time. And I just think that's a really kind of good piece of advice.